Well, hey there, everybody. Hope you guys are doing pretty good on this. It's early Thursday morning as I'm recording. As I record this, it is currently 1:30 a.m. As I record this will probably be uploaded in the morning or later in the morning, I should say. But I'm wearing Chicago for a particular reason because I just most recently got the brand new uh, back in black Chicago Blackhawks jersey, and I wanted to compare it to my original Blackhawks Blackhawks black jersey, which I believe this particular one, this I believe is from this has to be probably from 90. I mean 96 probably. I mean, you can see, it's a CCM, and it has the Blackhawk logo on the back of the back hem. And that was done. That was mid 90s. So I mean, we're talking 96, maybe 97, somewhere in there. And of course, you can tell, it's got the complete tan outline there. The logo's a little different. The the uh, the tomahawk is a little different looking. But I mean, this jersey was a big hit. It was a big hit back in the day. I mean, when the Blackhawks came out with this as an alternate initially, it was. I mean, a lot of people liked it back in the mid '90s. This was a popular jersey, and they had this. They had this version for a little while, for probably about 2 or 3 years. I think they had it up until maybe like 99, 99, maybe 2000. That's kind of when they went away from the outline, the tan outline, and went basically to the straight, no outline around it. And of course, we have, you've got the original here, and then yeah, I would say probably in about 2000, early 2000s is when they went away. They went away from the tan outline, and they just they didn't go with an outline at all. Now, the differences here we have. I mean, if you look at the logos here, there's some differences, because on the tan one, you can see, if you look at the feathers here, you've got this solid, this solid little piece on the bottom of the orange feather, and this on the bottom of the green feather, you can see, little different designs. There are little different designs there, where on even like this one, it's different, and of course on the new black one, it's different, because on the new black one, you don't have that design on the bottom of this feather, and it's a solid design on the bottom of the green feather. So those are two, pretty decent differences in the logos. I mean, obviously the necklines are different, but I mean, everything else is pretty much the same. I mean, the striping is the same, the striping colors, the red on the bottom, the bottom cuff of the sleeve, same as on here. And I mean, and of course the neckline. Obviously, the neckline is different, because this is an old school CCM. And again, you can tell, the old school CCM is. I mean, look at the CCM tag there, and of course the sizing tag there. And yeah, I mean, this had to be. I'm trying to remember. I think I got this one. I believe I got this particular one, this original one, I believe it was my first year in college, because I believe this came out in '97. I don't remember this being in the league in '96 when I graduated high school. So I think it was '97, and that's when I think I believe that's when I got this one. And so yeah, I've had this original Blackhawks black jersey for 30 years almost. And of course, I mean, so it's interesting when a lot of people go and say, that well, the Blackhawks black jersey, it all looks the same. No, it doesn't actually, because it does have these subtle little differences. Plus, if you look at the Blackhawk, if you look at the the Indian head, overall, I mean, just take a look at the profile there and compare it to the profile here. It is different. It is a different look. It is a different looking Indian head. Now, granted, throughout the years, the Blackhawks Indian head has changed, subtly over the last number of years. And of course, I have my Centennial jersey here. Now, of course, one other big thing too, like with the CCMs, this isn't this here. This is just normal tackle twill threading. This is not chain stitched in any way. It's just the normal embroidery. Same with the logo there. It's just the normal embroidery. Where with the Adidas jerseys and obviously now the Fanatics ones, you get the full chain stitching, which looks amazing. And I mean the same with, I mean let's compare the logos here, the Tomahawk logos. You have the Tomahawk logo here, which, I mean, the coloring is basically the same, but you can see the differences in the Tomahawk in the Tomahawk C there. The C here is a lot more open, where this one it's kind of more closed, and you have the little serif part in the C right there. You don't have that on the original one. But again, these are just, I mean, it is so nice. It's pretty sweet to have both of them, because I never did get the Reebok version of the Blackhawks jersey. So, because I always had this one. And of course, another big difference you can see is the size of the logos. The logo on this one is definitely a lot smaller than the logo on here. But again, this being an original CCM, as done by, as you can see by the tag there, obviously, the logos weren't monstrous. Unlike on here, it's much bigger. And me personally, I like the bigger logos. I am a fan of the bigger logos. I would not have minded if the logos on the old CCMs would have been bigger. But again, we're talking, this is 1997 here. So, and again, this is a fabulous jersey. And of course, another big difference is obviously in the material, because obviously here, let's kind of get a good close up of the material there. You can see the differences in the material there. This, of course, the original CCM is that nice air knit polyester. Looks beautiful, has always looked gorgeous. And then we look at the Fanatics fabric there. That's polyester also, but it has always been, and I still think CCMs are the best jerseys, at least these type of CCMs. not necessarily the newer CCMs that are basically made like, you know, like the the Reebok Adidas type, you know, that kind of type. But you know, but the original CCM type, this is, I mean, this is the one that I love. You know, I love the CCMs because it was the straight line cut. You didn't have to worry about that dress effect where it's tight up here and then fans out. But these jerseys are just amazing looking. I mean, you know, and you compare them to, you know, the Centennial jersey that I have here. This is just, it's such an amazing look. I mean, it really is. And again, you know, big differences. You know, you've got the tan outline on here. You do not have that outline here. The differences, of course, in the feathers, the way the feathers are designed, and of course, this is not chain stitched. This is just normal embroidery. And of course, the Indian head is shaped a little differently. Where on this one, of course, you have the chain stitching. The design on the feathers is a little different, and you know, obviously down at the bottom, you don't have that tan outline, and it's such a nice look. It really is. These two jerseys are amazing, and now I can say I have the original Chicago Blackhawks black jersey and the new one that literally just came out. These jerseys are fantastic, absolutely phenomenal, and to me, it is definitely good to see the Chicago Blackhawks being, and yes, and yes, pardon the pun, as I borrow from the legendary AC/DC, the Chicago Blackhawks. They are back. They're back in black, and they look amazing. And I hope I hope they keep it around for a while. I really do. And again, both of these jerseys, they look fabulous. The striping, of course, beautiful. I mean, what is there not to like? What is there not to like about these? These are fabulous. And again, let me know what you guys think. Do any of you guys have this original Blackhawks jersey from the late '90s? Do any of you guys have that one? I know I can't be the only one that has that one. At least you would think. But again, we are talking almost 30 years ago now. So, you know, but again, I've had this jersey for almost 30 years since I went to college. Look at it. Does it not still give that vibe that, like, it looks brand new, doesn't it? It just, I mean, look at this. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, the material is fabulous. I mean, there's just, it's so nice. And that's another reason why I love the CCMs, because these things, they stand the test of time. As I said, I got this jersey probably in 1997, somewhere in there. I'm trying to remember. I think I actually got this from Chicago. It might have been 98. Actually, it might have been 98. Somewhere in there. There was a trip that our class took to Chicago. It might have been 97, 98. And yeah, I think it was 90. I think it was my second year in college, honestly, which would have been 1997, 98. Our class took a trip to Chicago, and I think that's where I found this one. I think I found this in a sports store in a mall in Chicago. If I remember, like I said, if I remember right, I'm not entirely positive, but particular jersey might have actually come from Chicago. And again, it looks incredible. Such a nice look. The tan outline is fabulous. And I like the way both logos look, whether it's the tan outline, whether it's the no outline. Hell, even on the Centennial with the gold, that gold outline looks amazing. And yeah, it is. And like I said, it's so glad to see the Blackhawks being back in black. And yeah, I hope they keep it for a while. And like I said before, before I veered off. It's kind of what I have a tendency to do sometimes. Is I can be going one way, and then all of a sudden, I swear that's my ADHD. I can be going one way, and oh, squirrel, and just be like, all of a sudden I'm going somewhere else. But no. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys have the original Blackhawks jersey. And when I mean the original, I do mean the original. I mean it with the tan outline, not the one that they came out with like 2 or 3 years later when they took the outline out of everything and just had the head, but the tan outline. Do any of you guys have this particular jersey with the tan outline and with the different design in the feathers? Let me know in the comments if you guys have that. And again, also too, which one of those do you like better? Do you like the original one or do you like the newest one? I think they both look fabulous. They're both awesome. The coloring, I mean, everything about them is tremendous. But let me know in the comments which one do you like best? Do you like the original one or do you like the new one? Let me know. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. Hit that like button. Only takes a second. Definitely helps out the channel. Also, hit the little notification bell because that theoretically should inform you when videos like this go live to the channel. Also, too, share this video with everybody that you know. Also, apparently there's apparently a new thing on the channels that apparently there's a little hype button. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, hit that hype button. Hit that little hype button too, and because I guess what it does is it kind of like helps promote the channels. I guess I'm not entirely sure what it does, but hit the hype button. Let's hype up the channel. That would be awesome. Love to have your guys' help hyping up the channel. Also, with your guys' help, if we can get the channel to 5,000 subscribers, I will do a live video, and you guys will get to see a couple of eggs get smashed on my head. Who wouldn't want to see that? I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want to see? Who wouldn't want to see old Larry here get a couple of eggs smashed on? Smashed on this bald ass dome of mine. Who wouldn't want to see that? I mean, honestly, I think it would be funny. I think it would be hilarious. I think you guys would find it hilarious. And yeah, so hype up the channel. And let's try to get the channel to 5,000 subscribers, just so you guys can see me get a couple of eggs smashed on my head live and in living color. So yeah, I would love your guys' assistance with that. And again, which one do you like best? You like the original, or you like the new one? I think they're both fabulous. And again, which one do you guys like best? And do any of you have this original one? Let me know if you guys have the original one. And yeah, so that I believe is it for me. So like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. Also hype the channel. If there is the little hype button, hype the channel. I don't know how often you can hit that little button. You know, if you can hit it a bunch of times, hit that thing a bunch of times. Go for it. Why not? But yeah, go ahead and do that. And yeah, let me know your guys' opinions. Which one do you like best? The original one or the new Back in Black? And do any of you have that original one? Let me know everything in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, hype the channel, and I will see you guys later.